Spain had just been confirmed as world champions. Rodri was holding the trophy. 100,000 people were celebrating, and Donald Trump was still standing on the podium. Gianni Infantino jogged across the stage toward him. He signaled him to move. Trump stayed. Infantino tried again. Trump waved to the crowd. Rodri lifted the trophy around him. The President of the United States had to be physically signaled to leave a football stage at the World Cup final, and it was the second time he had done exactly this at the same stadium in the same year. FIFA watched it happen twice and said nothing either time. That tells you everything you need to know about who actually ran the 2026 World Cup. When FIFA awarded the 2026 tournament to the United States, Canada, and Mexico in 2018, Trump was not in office. When he returned to the White House in January 2025, the tournament was 6 months away, and FIFA needed U.S. government cooperation more than at any previous World Cup. Stadium security approvals, visa clearances, law enforcement coordination across 3 nations, and 16 host cities. Trump understood this leverage, and FIFA, under Infantino, gave him access and visibility at this tournament that no host nation's leader has ever received at a World Cup. What followed was a pattern that escalated from awkward to extraordinary across 12 months. The first sign came at the Club World Cup final on July 13, 2025. Chelsea versus PSG at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, the same stadium that hosted Sunday's World Cup final. Trump walked onto the pitch to present the trophy. The crowd booed. He handed the trophy to Chelsea captain Reece James. Then he stayed on stage while Chelsea celebrated. Infantino tried to move him. Trump kept waving to the crowd. Cole Palmer said afterwards, "I knew he was going to be here, but I didn't know he was going to be on the stand when we lifted the trophy. I was a bit confused." Levi Colwell said, "They told me he was going to present the trophy and then exit the stage. He wanted to stay." That footage went globally viral. FIFA made no public statement. Then came the pocketed medal. At the same Club World Cup ceremony, a winner's medal was placed in Trump's hand during the distribution. He examined it. Then he put it in the inside pocket of his suit jacket and did not return it. During a mid-game broadcast interview that same day, Trump boasted that the winning team would receive a replica of the Club World Cup trophy because he had the original on display at the White House. A president had kept a medal meant for a player and placed a tournament trophy in a government building. FIFA filed no complaint. It made no public statement. It said nothing. Then came the phone call that changed a result. In late June, during the World Cup group stage, U.S. forward Folarin Balogun received a red card that would have suspended him from the knockout rounds. Trump called Gianni Infantino personally. FIFA reviewed the decision. The suspension was overturned. Balogun played on in the knockouts. This was not triggered by new video evidence. This was not a standard independent appeals process. This was a phone call from a president to the president of world football, and the outcome changed. The same FIFA that banned political banners inside stadiums, that fined Argentina 30,000 Swiss francs for a banner at a friendly in 2014, that investigated dressing room chants, that FIFA overturned a red card because a president made a phone call. No other nation's leader at this tournament had that access. No other nation's leader tried. The final on Sunday confirmed what the tournament had been showing for weeks. Trump's attendance at MetLife Stadium caused security delays at the entrances, with fans experiencing longer queues because of the presidential security protocol. Inside the stadium, the cameras turned to Trump during the national anthem, and the crowd booed loudly. The White House press pool measured ambient crowd noise at 78 decibels. The booing brought it to 84, roughly the sound of a passing diesel truck, according to the pool report. Trump waved at the crowd. The booing continued. Subscribe now, because the fallout from FIFA's relationship with Trump does not end when the tournament ends, and this channel will cover every development. After Spain's 106th-minute winner from Ferran Torres, Trump made his way to the pitch with Infantino for the ceremony. He was booed again as he crossed the field. He distributed runners-up medals, personally handing Messi his. He presented the World Cup trophy to Rodri. Then he stayed on stage. Infantino had to jog across the platform to reach him, physically signal him to leave, and stand beside him until he moved. Rodri lifted the trophy with Trump still visible on the edge of the stage. The White House then posted a video of the moment with the caption, "President Donald J. Trump presents the World Cup trophy to Spain, the 2026 World Cup champions." No mention of FIFA, no mention of Infantino, no mention of the fact that this was a sporting event organized and governed by an independent body. The moment was framed as a presidential achievement. This was word for word the same scene that played out in the same stadium 12 months earlier with Chelsea. Two FIFA trophy ceremonies in the same building. Two sets of players forced to celebrate around a president who would not step aside. One FIFA president who tried to remove him both times and failed both times. The same silence from FIFA's communications team after both incidents. This is the question the 2026 World Cup leaves behind. At what point does a host nation's president stop being a ceremonial guest and start being a participant in the tournament itself? Trump called Infantino and had a red card overturned. He kept the Club World Cup trophy at the White House. He pocketed a medal at one ceremony. He refused to leave the stage at two. His government posted trophy presentations as presidential achievements. And FIFA, the organization that bans political banners, that investigates dressing room chants, that presents itself as independent from governments, said nothing about any of it from the opening match to the final whistle. Argentina were investigated for a banner on a pitch. A president pocketed a medal, kept a trophy in a government building, overturned a suspension by phone call, and refused to leave two trophy stages. FIFA's silence on one and its noise on the other tells you everything about who this organization actually answers to.